Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, Dayton Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Canes headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he'll just take a knee in this drive. Start at the 25. Gonna run it. It's Owens. There he goes. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
It'll be 3rd and long. Reed. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Making side adjustments here. Reed to throw for it on 4th. On the run, fires downfield. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Lofton. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. That's caught. It's Fletcher. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball.
Here's a little room there. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And third down, they keep it on the ground with their playmaker. They give him the football. They got so much confidence in this guy and their offensive line, and they get the first down.
Listen, just to be on the field on third down as a running back means you've got to be versatile, right? You got to be able to catch the ball. You got to be able to block. But if they want to hand it off to you on third down, too, you got to be able to go find a way to keep the drive alive. This dude has all the tools in the toolbox.
Throwing, Mensah. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
Oh, that stings, man. You did a great job calling the play. You got your guy open. Everything was executed perfectly. And the ball hits him in the hands, and he just can't bring it in. Man, those are tough ones. Those are tough to swallow.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Just feeds the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
He gets a block. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Fires one high and deep. Got it down the field. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
And listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see you got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Escapes the pressure going right. Quarterback gets the first down and more. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the first quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the second. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Throwing Reed. He'll pull it down. Across the 45. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. they go to the counter. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Lets it fly. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at it. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. And the Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And they swarm him under.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
The RPO, it's complete. He's past the 30. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Makes it past the marker. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. The Hurricanes are marching down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He makes a catch. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Here's Mensah to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Hand off for Brown. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Out of all the ways to get a 1st down, that's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and recover it. 1st down.
And, David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
On the snap, it's Fletcher. Maybe a crease. He's at the touchdown, Canes. Once he got some room, it was over. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Coming out with it, it's Kramer. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll run the option. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions.
Makes a grab down the middle. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Aggie.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
He'll bring it out. It's caught. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Mensa. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Going for it all. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Kick is in the air. Just needs a crack to get a return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Reed. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Pocket breaking down. Breaks loose. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Texas A&M going up tempo. In the gun, third down, Reed. Oh, he wants it all. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Fletcher. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Throwing, Mensah. Steps away to find some room. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the second and short. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Slings it downfield. Hauls it in. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Fletcher. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. Now the toss. Fights off a defender. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
And, man, this is a big decision coming up, right? Like, this is still a tie football game. So if you get stopped on fourth down, man, you're setting the other team up with good field position, almost in field goal position right off the jump. This is a big fourth down play.
They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Fletcher. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuffed, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
There's some room. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Texas A&M going quickly. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Owens. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, Aggie. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah. It's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
A negative way to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Here's Darian Mensa to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Complete downfield. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. That kind of play is just vintage Hurricane receiver play.
I mean, big-time playmakers on the outside. The list is long for Miami, but finding those elite speedsters down in the state of Florida, it's not a hard job.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Fletcher. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Here's Mensa to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. Now he's going to throw it all the way back across the field. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off. But I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. Darian Mensa from the gun on 3rd down. Dumps it to the back. Got his man. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. 1 more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. On the option. He'll pitch it. Could be an alley. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. He makes a grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
Off the RPO, complete. Excellent discipline by this defense. They keep everything in front of him, and they make the big 4th down stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Turning it on. At the 20. Smashes ahead. And he scored! Touchdown, Texas A&M.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch him, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Cotton. And the returner will be brought down. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something. Picked off. What a play to set him up.